Okay, I keep seeing all this buzz online about how if you start waking up early, that will be the key to your success. If you set your alarm clock to 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. each day, it will put you ahead of the rest of the world, since the idea is that the majority of people in your current time zone are sleeping. In addition, you can work out, meditate, eat breakfast, work on your business, or a combination of all these things. This trains you to have a disciplined schedule to wake up at the same time every day. This sounds great, right? Well, there's a major problem. You see, 6 months ago I started waking up at 4 a.m. every day because just like you, I wanted to be successful. My schedule looked something like this. Wake up at 4 a.m., hit the gym or do something productive by 4:35, back to the house by 6:30, and showered and ready for work by 7. This was my schedule for about 60 days. But then I noticed something that I didn't like at all. In order to get 8 hours of sleep, waking up at 4 a.m. would require me to be in bed sleeping by 8. Which really meant I would need to be showered and in bed trying to sleep by 7:30 if we're being realistic. The problem was that I was really struggling to fall asleep this early for a few reasons. Sometimes a movie we were watching would run longer, or maybe we were hanging out with friends and lost track of time. But what began to occur is that I started to go to bed around 10 to 10:30 every night, and that would only give me around 5.5 to 6 hours of sleep each night. I'll be the first to admit, I don't have any superpowers when it comes to working off of little sleep or being productive with little sleep, so the 5.5 and 6 hours I was getting was definitely leaving me really exhausted and just really tired. Hey Bill,
Hey, Justice. How's it going this morning, buddy?
it's going all right. A little tired, not gonna lie, but hanging in there.
Yeah, I know how it is, man. I got my cup of Joe sitting right next to me. But I wanted to ask you, that report from yesterday that I told you to get done, it's completed, right?
No, it's not. There's still a little bit more I have to do.
Get that sent over to me in about 8 minutes, and I'll touch base with you right before the meeting, but I need that ASAP.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. I'll make it happen.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
All right, thanks, Bill. Bye.
All right, no problem, buddy.
Bye. After weeks of feeling like absolute garbage and relying on multiple sources of energy like coffee and energy drinks, I said enough is enough. I have to be more disciplined with my night routine. This worked for me for a few weeks actually. I was feeling super productive, fully rested, everything you could ask for. But after time, I started to feel isolated. This hard deadline of an early sleep schedule also had a negative impact on my weekends. When you're used to going to bed at 7:30 every day, your body won't know the difference whether if it's a Tuesday or a Saturday. So I found myself getting tired early during the weekends, and this affected my social life as well. I just simply didn't do anything on Friday or Saturday evenings or nights.
Damn.
Alright, good night guys. Good night, bro.
Going to bed already, bro?
Yeah, man.
It's only 8 o'clock, man.
I wake up 4 a.m. every day, man. I gotta go to bed.
Man, all right.
You can't play with us. You can't sit with us. What a
What a
douche.
loser.
Alright, guys, going to bed.
Okay, bye.
Really? You don't want to play Jenga, bro?
Ah, man, I gotta go to
It's
bed.
game night, man.
Do you wake up at 4 a.m.?
Sometimes.
You wake up at 4 a.m., you tell me how late you want to stay up. Good night, babe.
Sorry. Just wanted you to stay. If you walk in that room, we're done.
Eventually, after around 60 days, I gave up and reverted back to my old sleep schedule. Which is actually funny because I still wake up quite early. I wake up around 6 a.m. every day. Although it might not seem like a big change, 2 hours added to the end of your day will make a huge difference, and it did for me. Going to bed at 10 o'clock instead of 8 gives me 2 extra hours that I can fit at the end of my day. Even on the weekends, if I want a late night out, it's much easier to stay up late when you're used to going to bed at 10 o'clock versus 8 o'clock, and then to readjust your schedule on Sunday night for the following week. Alright, I've been talking a lot about me and my experience, but now let's talk about you. All of us have different schedules and priorities that separate us from one another. But there's one thing that we do have in common, you and I, is that we both have 24 hours in a day. And most likely, you're happy when you're fully rested. And if you're looking to improve your productivity, it's not about what time you wake up, but it matters what you do with the time while you're awake. You have to ask yourself, is it sustainable for you to wake up at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. every day for the rest of your life or for years until you build up your business? That's a question that only you can answer. For me, that's a hard pass. I did it, I tried it, it's not for me. I don't care how many motivational speakers tell me, I'm not doing it anymore. It's up to you to self-evaluate and to find out what type of person you are and what you thrive under. If you thrive late at night, don't force yourself or feel pressure to wake up early in the morning when that's not how you're built, that's not who you are. If it makes you feel any better, Mark Zuckerberg says he's not a morning person at all and usually wakes up around 8 a.m. Alexis Ohanian, the co-founder of Reddit, says he wakes up around 10 a.m. Warren Buffett has been reported to wake up around 6:45 a.m. I think it's pretty clear that waking up early is not a guarantee for success, and it's about what you do at the time that you have while you're awake. And of course, being disciplined and having a schedule will help you be more productive. But I don't think that forcing yourself to waking up at 4 a.m. every day and you just absolutely hate your life and you're gonna cave anyways is not sustainable. The power is in your hands. Thank you for watching the video. Comment down below, what time do you normally wake up, or what time are you shooting to wake up? Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and like the video if you made it this far. As always, until again. Oh crap. Gosh, what? You didn't cut the hole big enough.
That's big enough.